Hey everyone, welcome back to Learn English Through Tech. In today's video, we're going to break down 20 fundamental programming concepts every coder should know. Whether you're a beginner or brushing up on your skills, these are key to understanding programming in any language. And guess what? You'll be improving your English at the same time. Let's dive in. Concept 1, variables. First up, variables. Think of a variable as a container. You can store information in it and use it later. For example, in Python, we can say x equals sign 5, and x now holds the value 5. Simple, right? Concept 2, data types. Next, we have data types. Everything you store in a variable has a type. There are numbers, words called strings, and true or false values, also known as booleans. Knowing the data type helps the computer understand how to handle the information. Concept 3, functions. Functions are self-contained modules of code that accomplish a specific task. Functions usually take in data, process it, and return a result. Once a function is written, it can be used over and over and over again. Concept 4, control flow. Control flow is how you tell the program what to do next. You can use if-else statements to make decisions, or loops like for or while to repeat actions. It's how we create logic in our programs. Concept 5, recursion. Recursion is when a function calls itself. It's a clever way to solve problems by breaking them down into smaller pieces, but be careful. It needs a base case to stop, or it'll loop forever. Concept 6, objects and classes. Objects are like real-world things, cars, phones, or even a dog. In programming, classes are blueprints to create objects. For example, you can have a class dog and then create multiple dogs from that class, each with their own traits. Concept 7, inheritance. Inheritance is when one class takes on the properties and behaviors of another. For example, if you have a vehicle class, a car class can inherit from it and share its properties. Concept 8, encapsulation. With encapsulation, you hide an object's internal details and only expose what's necessary. This makes code cleaner and more secure. Think of it like a phone. You don't need to know how the circuits work, just how to use the apps. Concept 9, polymorphism. Polymorphism means many shapes. In programming, it means that objects of different types can be treated as if they're the same type. For example, you can have a draw function that works for circles, squares, and triangles. Concept 10, abstraction is all about simplifying complex systems. You create high-level models that hide the details. It helps you focus on solving the problem without worrying about how every part works. Concept 11, algorithms. An algorithm is simply a series of steps to solve a problem. Whether you're sorting a list or searching for a word, algorithms guide the process. Concept 12, data structures. Data structures are ways to organize and store data. Common ones include arrays, lists, and trees. They help you manage and use data efficiently in your programs. Concept 13, loops. Loops allow you to repeat a block of code several times. For instance, a for loop lets you iterate over a list, and a while loop continues until a condition is met. Concept 14, exception handling. With exception handling, you can control what happens when something goes wrong in your program. Use try-catch blocks to handle errors and keep your code from crashing unexpectedly. Concept 15, libraries and frameworks. Libraries and frameworks are collections of pre-written code that you can use to speed up development. For example, Python has libraries like TensorFlow for machine learning, and JavaScript has frameworks like React for building web apps. Concept 16, concurrency. Concurrency is when you run multiple tasks at the same time. It's great for handling large computations or when you want your program to remain responsive while doing background work. Concept 17, API. An API is a way for different pieces of software to talk to each other. It's like a contract that defines how requests and responses should be formatted between two systems. Concept 18, version control. Version control helps you track changes to your code over time. Git is a popular tool for version control, especially when working in teams. Concept 19, databases. A database is where programs store data. You might use SQL databases for structured data or NoSQL databases for unstructured data. This is crucial for applications that handle large amounts of information. Concept 20, testing. Finally, there's testing. It's essential to write tests for your code to make sure everything works as expected. There are many types of tests, like unit tests or integration tests, and they help catch bugs early. And there you have it. 20 essential programming concepts you need to know. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more videos on learning English through tech. Drop a comment below if you have any questions or if there's a concept you'd like us to explain further. Thanks for watching, and until next time, happy coding.